What a, like, all the other crashes before have never crashed to the blue screen. That was legitimately the most fucked up crash ever. But anyway, nah, it's okay. It's fine. A little tease. This game has been fulfilling so far. I wish I could skip this, honestly. One of the most interesting characters I've cared about in a video game in a long time. You know, just very well defined. They really evolve him as a character, I feel. Not a ridiculous amount. Like, this is not going to set any records. But the fact that he evolves as a character, really kind of grows, is very telling in this game. And I really like that, you know. And depending on how this game ends, I would totally be open to playing a DLC in the future. You know. Hopefully it's not going to dump me back at Alexandria. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to be on the ship. That's why it's giving me ship hints. Yeah. Pyramids and the lighthouse. That was the Animus making her kidneys fail right there. That's why it crashed.
That's for Phoxidas. A gift.
No. It's a relic. I don't want to talk about it, Damastis.
Isn't that Bayek's? Let me have it. I'll give it to Phoxidas myself. He loves these things.
What's wrong with you, my mans?
I'll kill you. How about that? I'm in no mood for compromise today.
She's crazy. He's weird. What the fuck is he doing?
We passed Neapolis in the crack of morning. A strong wind, you'll be standing in Rome's Forum in 2 days' time. It's over between you and Bayek, eh? I can feel... No decision is easy. You are a chosen one. And now you are free! Like me!
So begins a new day.
Wow. That's rough. It sucks, man. This is a hard game to play.
More speed.
Oh, well, we got the MVP drum man. Fall of an empire, rise of another.
More speed, Shadow. Up the pace, brothers!
Roman fleet up ahead.
What are the controls again? Okay.
Don't drop your guard entirely. We should assume they are expecting us.
Oh, they will.
You sound thrilled about it.
Eager, old man. Eager to be done with this scum. And move on to the next pile of scum.
Infinite scum. Such is the world we live in.
Oh, those are birds. I thought those were
Up
arrows.
tempo. Pick up the
Literally
pace.
blackening the sky with arrows.
Up tempo.
We have been spotted!
Those flares will summon their navy.
Prepare yourselves!
Oh boy.
Here they come.
That's a lot of ships.
Forward, men! Litter the sea with their shattered hulls.
Tricors! Ah, la, 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 la!
Are they drifting?
Hey! Ah, the songs they will sing about
Instant
us
death
when this
for them.
day is ours.
If that happens, Phoxidas, I will wear seaweed like a siren and sing them myself.
I will hold you to that.
Believe me, you would be sorry. Now let's end this.
Got hit? I always brace way too early. There we go. Much better.
Give them hell in advance. Let's go! Golly!
Another down!
Fire back.
There is only one more
Shit.
left for the abyss.
Complete miss.
Golly speed! Arrows incoming! Hey! Fire! Pick up the pace!
Yeah, they're really kind of passive in this game.
Off the tempo!
Okay. Usually in Black Flag, they are way too eager to just pelt you with cannonballs.
Gods. Our fleet is too tightly formed. They'll hit us.
We are overwhelmed! These hellships are too many!
We must sink them before they reach us.
Well, that
They'll
ship
move
is
us if
fucked.
They strike us. Take them down.
Fire ships front! Give them hell on a fan! Fire!
Hold steady.
Come on. Okay.
Fire ships close!
That shouldn't have even hurt.
By the gods,
Eh, it did
they're
touch me, I guess.
everywhere.
I figured it would be instantly destroyed.
Arrows incoming! Up the pace, brothers!
Where are they?
Fire ships behind!
This is a clusterfuck. This is not going to work out.
Off the pace! Off the tempo!
Hard at it! Ramming speed! Taking air! Go 200!
Speedo!
Arrows
Need more
incoming!
speed!
I feel bad for the person that has to drive the fire ship, honestly.
Steady!
I'll take that hit.
Steady!
Oh, Lord.
Ramming up! Give them hell on a
Complete miss.
Golly speed! Let's go!
Go 200!
Apparently they're so close I can't even hit them.
Pick up the pace! Off the pace, brothers!
From where?
Hit them back, Cavalry! Speedo! Off the tempo!
Galley! Fire ships behind!
It's one fire ship.
Hey!
Okay, I don't even know if they hit me. I'm getting pretty lucky, all things considered.
Ramming speed!
Galley speed! Easy pace!
Give them hell on a fan!
Need more speed!
Oh, okay, I see. It doesn't. It goes under quickly, but it takes a minute. Like if it slightly touches you, it counts anyway.
More speed, Zeno!
Poseidon, help us! It's an armada!
Do we have the firepower to deal with this?
I can't see how! With our fleet dispersed and our allies gone, we're undone!
Man up, you old salt lick! Save your bloody ship!
Off the pace, brother!
Yeah, what is
Another
it?
fleet there! Lost! Jove's pissing on our heads from the peak of Olympus!
No, no! It's Brutus and Cassius! Look!
My man's Brutus, yo. I'm telling you, Brutus will deliver. Just wait on it. Wait on it, but don't sleep on it, honestly.
Don't fear this beast! The great and girthy
Did that even do anything? I don't even know if they hit me.
Like Minos in a pond.
You weren't a poet in your youth, were you, Photidas?
Oh, I should have been, I think.
I'm gonna chase after this one.
Ah, what we should have been. A million things that
You must write your memoirs one day.
I may just do.
And it's a little bit of a far charge.
One copy into the library.
Still touched it.
A legend live on. Surely this chapter will be the most widely read of all.
I'm sorry, wait, how much damage are these dudes doing?
Hey!
There's just this ridiculous amount of shit flying at our ship, honestly. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Pick up the pace! Fire!
I don't even know where the other ship is. Nothing. Oh, fuck me. Yo, I'm gonna desync on this shit for sure. We have no health. Holy shit. I don't even think our ship is even going anywhere anymore. This is horrible. Oh, fuck. Wow, that barely did anything. Let's make sure that doesn't hit us. I have no health, and somehow I have to kill this ship. I think I just have to cannonball it to death, honestly. I don't think I can miss a single... That did hit us. That too. That too. I legitimately think I have to kill this one with just catapults alone. I just need one more volley. Oh, they're fucked. They can't reach me. If I just float here, I can just catapult them to death. Come on. Trying to see where they're turning, so I don't miss. That worked. I shouldn't have survived that, honestly.
Speedo! Pick up the pace!
I somehow survived that sequence. Only because the catapults are really good.
Let it rain! Down, you demons, into the sea!
Hey, you slackers! Form up with the rest! Today, we sail together!
What port are you taking us to?
There's a town called Anthem I'd like to try. Lots of merchants sail in and out of there. Should be safe for you. From there, it's a half-day's ride to Rome.
Okay. So she's making this grand trip to Rome with Brutus and Cassius. And, yeah, it's gonna be a nice big party. And then, you know, a millennium or so after this, you know, Desmond comes back and does his thing, and, you know, Ezio does his thing in his time. Rome is kind of like the center point of this whole series, honestly. Like, it is the kingpin in terms of everything. Like, the Brotherhood rises out of Egypt, but Rome is vital. Yeah, Theater of Pompeii.
It is only a matter of
The Ides of March.
Officially become a tyrant.
There he is. The people love you, Caesar. You're a god.
The Senate will not bow so easily.
That parliament of clucking heads. Let me be your wolf.
Go. Do nothing until I give the signal.
You. Yeah, it's her. Yeah, go get her. Oh, just scrubs. What was that about being more discreet? Is it flaming, or is that a piece of
So
Eden?
Caesar is the king of the order now.
Caesar
Oh,
is the
fuck, I
father
don't know
of
how to play this,
understanding.
You and Caesar will die.
You are meddling with the affairs of the Order. The Order is greater
How do
than
you
Rome.
dodge that?
Go back to Egypt with the rest of the liars and slaves.
Huh. You make me understand.
See, the
what
problem is I
murder
don't know what the
is
scope of
just.
her powers are.
I command armies. I control greatness.
I will erase your order from the
You can
annals.
dodge it.
Kneel to Caesar. Kneel to Rome. feels good to side with winners. We are the writers of history.
Caesar will follow you to a...
Yeah, it's hard.
Your son pissed himself.
I will feed your heart to purpose.
The only good thing about her is to do this.
You stole everything.
No human
from
should
me.
be able to survive that, by the way.
I'm a Gabinian.
What? Oh, it's first order. It's first civilization tech, alright.
Flavius isn't here to save you this time, Septimius. No Roman deals will be made.
What kind of arena is this? Yeah, he can't dodge fast enough behind him. Basically, I'm just trying to build my overpower. That's not going to be enough. Really? Fucking AoE? Oh, I got out of it. Like I'm playing an MMO or some shit. Well, the good news is if I just run away, I can regenerate my health. Somewhat. Okay, well, there goes that plan. I'm behind him. I'm just gonna get fucked up. This is like the most difficult fight in the game, and I actually need to play as Bayek for it. Alright, super armor. Might as well use the arrows for free headshot points. I have no clue what you do to this. Just run away. It's like fighting General Grievous. What could you possibly do to this man? Got him. He's almost dead. Got him. And with that, justice is finally fully served.
Damn you, Lupa.
My son's heart. For your life.
Was revenge everything you hoped? You and the Medjay shall drench the sheets with your sweat tonight.
But you're dead. That's the funny part.
This stuff.
With the Order, I served them and your beloved Egypt. And I'll be rewarded in the afterlife. An eternity of drinking and whoring with my brothers.
The only thing that waits for you is oblivion. For your name, your order, and the rotting corpses of your Gabiniani. Apep devour your fetid heart.
Okay. What are these three dudes doing? They're just relaxing and chilling there. He finally meets his end. Oh, let me refresh.
Caesar in the Curia with the rest of the Senate.
Oh, she is... No, she doesn't, because you can't change anything. So does she only have sleep darts just because that's what Bayek had equipped, or how does that work? Because she very clearly picked up everything else, but you can't use it because you can't change the equipment. So... fat good, whatever that would... Okay. Well, what followed was immediately one of the worst things I've ever had to do. That is just not fun, honestly. So anyway, meanwhile inside, after, you know, some time... Oh no, is this where we get it from? The OG assassinhood.
I ask, only this. That you join with me in building a new Rome.
A Rome with you as king?
How about no? Your dreams are over, fam. This is the most famous assassination in the entire lineage and history. They all betray him.
You too, my child.
Yes! This is one of the first documented existences of the assassins.
The tyrant is dead. You are free now.
Okay, and then everyone just walks away. Yeah, no biggie.
Do I know you? You who strikes from the shadows.
The same fate will come to all despots.
In the end, it is impossible not to become what others believe you are. And I was a god!
There is a new creed now.
Yeah! Rome is eternal!
She will never fall to you or your kind.
Freedom is not given, Caesar.
You think?
It is taken. Requiescat in pace, Caesar.
This is so great, man. Just non-stop fan service. Non-stop quality fan service. I feel the need to make that qualification. Uh-oh.
Do you know what you've done? Caesarion would have sat on the throne of Rome.
Listen to the cries in the streets. They call you a dead tyrant's whore.
I am still your queen.
You are a queen of liars and snakes. I fought for you for 5 years. Our people worshipped you. Apollodorus died for you, for Egypt.
For Egypt? I am Egypt!
Then be the ruler our people deserve. Or nothing will save you from my blade across your throat. You are the last of the pharaohs.
And then essentially she was. After that, everything collapsed. No one really knows how she truthfully died. Everyone has a different reason and a different speculation as to how, but generally it's considered that she was bitten by an asp. I think she was bitten maybe twice. But again, recollections of a lot of this stuff are just kind of not well known. I was kind of wondering if we'd see her get to commit suicide, but oh well. But that's dope, because the assassination of Caesar is considered to be the first existence of the Order. It's their first major assassination, which is why it's so dope to see it in this game represented. It's already been in the lore, but to see it actually be represented and done well is, in my opinion, just one of the best things they could have done to this franchise. That's so like everything about this main story is so significant, and even some of the side missions almost feel like extensions of the main story, and there's so many of them. It's just great, man. This game is better than we deserve, honestly. It's not perfect, it has flaws, but just after Syndicate, man, I can't believe it's the same franchise. Is that it? Nope. What was that, like a few years later?
Bayek, Caesar has been assassinated. Septimius is also dead. I have founded a bureau in the middle of Rome. Yet, no one knows of our existence. Like Amun, we are the Hidden Ones.
The assassins. No.
I believe in you.
Oh. So it does become a symbol of the Creed, even though it really doesn't need to happen at all.
The irony of freedom. We are free of each other, yet it brings me no happiness. We must move forward. Remain in our tempest of blood poetry. Despite it all, we dance, and they die. From darkness we have come, and in darkness we shall stay. Humans are not meant to last forever. But this creed will. The creed is the only immortal thing in the world.
Okay. Jeez, man. To a kid, too.
Go home. You're free.
I don't want to go home by myself. I'm scared.
Should we take him to the Bureau?
No. I'll take you home.
Let nothing grieve you beyond measure, for your life is short and time will claim its toll. But I am no longer who I was. I have renounced all love I once had. I have renounced Aya. I have killed Aya. I am now the Hidden One, known as Amunet.
Puts on the hood. Oh, don't do the disappearing thing. Zup. It's so stereotypical. Everyone loves that. Yeah, it's a bit of a bittersweet ending, honestly. But it's a good story. I really liked it. Is that it? Do we get a final piece from Bayek at all?
May your victories multiply.
It's probably her last message to him. A glorious backdrop. Yeah, no, this game was amazing. This game kicked ass from start to finish, honestly.
Papa? Jump.
The end. That is an amazing game, honestly. This game was probably one of the best Assassin's Creeds I have ever played. From story and gameplay and everything. This game was just straight up kick-ass from start to finish. Now, since we're at the end, and now we're basically into free roam, right? Main. Yep, we're done. Can you replay missions at all? I don't think you can. Yeah, Bayek has established the first bureau of the Hidden Ones in Memphis, and Amunet has done the same in Rome. That's the end of the story. It's so good, man. This game was kick-ass from start to finish. And honestly, they outdid themselves. It didn't need to be this good. Now, obviously, there's more stuff left. Various things to do. But, yeah, see? It's her entire letter. Obviously, there's stuff to do. There's all the papyri. There's all the loose ends on the map that I had yet to do. Such as all the various things in different areas. So I'm obviously not close to 100%. It'll be interesting to see what percentage I am. But I think that's going to be it for the playthrough. I really just am blown away. This game is way better than I thought it would be. Given that my expectations were pretty average to low, I'm just surprised that this game is as good as it is. And what would I really say about it? Well, oh wow, look, you can actually access it. Unique items are available. Oh, they found it in Memphis, huh? Where is it? I actually have no clue where it is. There it is, this one. The Bureau of the Hidden Ones, and I guess later on they just adopt the name of the assassins. But now what's Layla's ending is the real question. That's actually a really interesting thing. I'm gonna leave once. How do you reward Senu? Oh, you get master, okay. Let's just see what's in here. Imhotep. Turned into Great Wolf and uses money to fund his fleet of ships. Basically, what is this, like, documentation? The 4 war elements are the toughest opponents one can encounter. We need someone to take care of. Take care of them. Okay. Assassination contract. I already did that. That's done. Ultimate skill test. The duelist. So yeah, there's definitely more stuff to do. Kensa. Tahira. Praxilla. Let's see what this man even has. The Tablet of Knowledge. It gives you 1,000 experience points. You can buy it over and over again. You can also rebuy Hepzibah's sword, the Ceremonial Scepter, which is on fire, and the Composite Bow, which is a legendary bow. So basically you can get kitted out if you have the money. I'll buy this. How do you use it? Oh, you just buy it, okay, and it automatically works. Whatever, I don't really care. So yeah, that's basically it for Assassin's Creed Origins. What do I think of this game? Let's start with the negatives, right? I'm going to start with the things I don't like about this game. One thing that I don't like about this game is just the free rundown is a little bit annoying. The loading times might be a little bit long. The node system that the horse uses to travel is kind of a little weird, you know, where it could obviously off-road a little bit with little to no difficulty. It decides to basically travel through 3 or 4 different other areas. Combat is sometimes a little bit weird. The Aya segments don't play as well as the Bayek segments, in my opinion. You know, there's a couple of weird things that happen, like people will detect you even when they're not looking at you, and a few awkward little things that happen maybe once every, like, 30 or 40 times. Now, what do I like about this game? The story is amazing. If you're really into Assassin's Creed and you like the lore, this game will blow you away, in my opinion. Just the way that everything sort of works out together. The fact that it's not a super happy story, it's very bittersweet at a lot of points. They do great characterization of the various main characters. I actually cared about a lot of them, and that's more that I can say for games like Mass Effect, Battlefront, you know, come to mind from this year. The open world and the gameplay is really good. I like the way they evolved the combat system. When it's not being a little random, it's amazing in my opinion. It's definitely way more interactive, because I can tell you what the old combat used to be. Are you ready? All the time. And it wasn't as good and as involving in my opinion. Now that said, you know, it is a little hard to use tools in combat. I do wish some things did return, like the rope dart. So maybe that could be tidied up. A little bit of the controls are weird, you know what I mean? Like, I feel that some of it could be done a little better. I wish that, above all, the biggest thing that's missing out of this is the ability to train assassins to do whatever. I really wish that that would come back. And a lot of other cool stuff. This is probably one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. If Brotherhood and Rogue and 4 are up there. This one is definitely the 4th. I don't know if it's exactly number 4. I'd have to do a real side-by-side comparison. But I would argue this is one of the 2 best Assassin's Creeds made. At least up there with what everyone considers to be the best, Brotherhood and 4. This game is straight fire from start to finish. I absolutely enjoyed almost every single main story mission. And other than, you know, quirks and wonkiness of very rarely, this game was fucking dope. And I hope the playthrough reflects that. I did so much in this game, and at no point was I ever really like, this is not fun. Everything you do somehow benefits you, and as you see, there's still stuff that I never even touched. The open world is nice and gigantic. I wish that a couple of these areas were not just, you know, blatantly empty. Like, there's literally nothing out here. It's complete emptiness. There's literally nothing. I like the gear system. I like the RPG elements. I think they blended it very nicely into this game. And, I mean, where do they go from here? You know, how do they top this? And then hopefully in 2 years we'll know the answer to that. I mean, just everything they did about this game just struck home, man. It struck home and it was great. And I would put this up there with Breath of the Wild for this year because it's such a good open world game and I had so much fun. Whereas Breath of the Wild had a lot of cool stuff, this game's, you know, more straightforward mission style gameplay and whatnot is very good. Animus Pulse could have been buffed a little bit, maybe. I think Aya's campaign could have been done a bit better. There could have been replayable missions. And that, of course, replayability could be added in a patch. So who knows, a month from now, a day from now, they could drop it. But I'm just saying, like, you know, as the game is now, on December 1st, 2017, at 3:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, this game is straight fire. I would recommend it to anyone who wants an RPG, an action adventure, role-playing, open-world game. This game kicks ass from start to finish. And I love it. I love this game. This game is one of my favorite games on the PlayStation 4. Hands down. It is. And I'll say that. I played a lot of PlayStation 4 games. I didn't think I would like Egypt. I thought it would be a little weird, whatever. You know, you see stuff. There's nothing more to say. It's just amazing. And I'm not a shill. Ubisoft does not pay me. But I thought this game was really good. It's better than what you would expect. It's better than it deserves to be. I was never bored. I don't even think I even went to this area, did I? Yeah, this is another area that doesn't really have anything, which is a little bit of a disappointment. Again, the story and all the tie-ins and everything, this is fan service to the entire franchise. This is meaningful fan service. It's a med pack. After years of abuse and bad games, this game is better than it deserves to be. That's it, man. I don't have anything much else to say. You know, graphically, I think it looks fine. Sound-wise, I think is very good. Like I said, a couple wonky things here or there that are all really kind of minor for the most part, other than the whole idea of being able to train assassins, maybe a few tweaks to the control scheme. This game is dope, man. I'm going to miss playing this game, honestly. This was one of my favorite playthroughs I think I've ever done. So, that's that. I've had a good time. I hope, you know, however long you joined me for this, you had a good time. I'm going to close my window because my neighbors are smoking weed, but I'm going to clock out. And I will see you guys for whatever playthrough next, you know? So, that's it. Have a good one, and I'll see you all later. Take it easy.